Hello, good evening, and welcome to Fandango Friday. I'm in Louisiana with Louisiana Liqueur Reviews. And we're going to have some people joining us, I do believe, but day after Thanksgiving, people are kind of scattered and they can't really join. But I have the party bucket. This is 99 brands. But James P. I used them. Well, I did use them. Fandango Friday, all 20 bottles. It's 20 different flavors. Well, it wasn't 20, but it was a lot of different flavors. So I got a great deal on this last year, $7.99. And then James P. Madonna had the good idea. He said, well, why don't you not throw it? I was going to just throw it out when I was finished with it. He said, save that bucket and then fill it with new 50 milliliter airplane bottles. And then you can reach in there and it'll be like a interesting thing every week. And I said, that was a brilliant idea, So I hadn't thought of that idea. That's why I'm giving him credit. I give credit where credit's due, All right. And my friend David was excited because he was at Acuista Paces in Mandeville and he bought a bottle of Canadian Club 100% rye. Now here's Largo Bay Mango Rum. Mango rum. I've got a lot of Largo Bay in here. A lot of Largo Bay. And that's procured through Princeton, Minnesota. Phillips Distilling, Universal Beverage Group. They use different names like Sazerac does. Alias names. Hold on, Orangey. Hey, come on back. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on back. I don't really want her in the house right now, honestly, because it's too early to come in. They got reasons I don't want her in this early. Okay, anyway, she rang the bell. I taught her how to ring a doorbell. Oh, boy. True story. Okay, so here's Largo Bay Mango Rum. Rum with natural flavors. Charcoal filtered. It says established 1865. Bahia de Largo. Well, I don't think Largo Bay was established in 1865. I think Phillips Distilling Company, distribution company, was established in 1865, Princeton, Minnesota. But, well, whatever. I wish the Whiskey Scout would join. Oh, look, I got my wish. Hello.
Yeah, hello. Told you I'd be here. Now, I just had to get my computer fired up.
Yeah, I understand. Now, I'm in Louisiana and Whiskey Scout. Yeah, I know everybody's coughing and sick. And Whiskey Scouts in Kansas. And we were talking off air about Bourbon County Stout and everything. But so I was showing people the liqueur I have. I pulled out the party bucket, reached in there without looking. And I have, okay, I'm going to get back to you in a second. I have Largo Bay. I wanted to show you. I have Largo Bay Mango Rum. It's white rum with mango flavoring, kind of simple. And it's from, I think, Puerto Rico. And it was cheap. I got the little sample bottle at Total Wine. And what's the ABV? Let's see. 42 proof. It's not bad.
Well, I was at the liquor store earlier, and it came with a red bag. I'm a sucker for mercury.
Nice.
But I like the bottle shape, too. It's kind of streamlined, almost like a wedge to a wedge part. But anyway, I never had it, never even heard of it. Dumonte. It is Verde Noche. It is a product of Italy. 28% alcohol by volume. 56%. No, it's 50%. 56%.
56 proof. 56
Yes.
proof.
I was getting that confused. Another thing I thought was interesting on the
We'll
back
get it.
is on the back it has the almost like Isle of Man, the three legs. It's hard to tell with the way this looks. But
Yeah.
look, you
Yeah.
can see it. Yeah, the triple-legged man or whatever it is from the Isle of Man. It being a product of Italy, I don't know really how that applies, but it looks like fig leaves. In between. Anyway, that's what I got. I'm interested in trying it. I don't know anything about it other than what says on the little tag, which is a unique ultra premium Italian liqueur made from legendary pistachio and other nut and natural flavors. Produced using time-honored methods of fine Italian artisan liqueurs. Rich, smooth, aromatic, releasing a subtle, nutty essence that lingers on the palate with a pleasingly long finish. Contains nuts. So I'm good. I'm not allergic to nuts. Ooh. My camera's not focusing too well. Oh, well, excuse me. I got the burps. That's what I got.
Oh, excuse. Okay. I brought up the website, so I'll show that in a minute. Okay. So I'm going to go. There's not any purpose showing the website for mine because there actually is no website. There's a page for it on Total Wine and More, and I'm sure it's just a sell sheet that they got from the distributor, and it's made in Puerto Rico. You know, so it's not anything worth talking about. I mean, a mango flavored rum is not exactly rare. I mean, all these rum companies now, they got their lineup and it's mango flavored, lemon flavored, you know, same old story. I'm not downing it. I'm not saying that's bad. I'm just saying it's not remarkable. Okay.
Yep.
I've never had a mango flavored rum, so I kind of have an idea how it's going to taste. Here we go. I'm pouring it in. White rum. I guess white rum is the best one to use because that's sort of like the most neutral flavor.
Well, yeah, you're not adding any barrel, any effect from a barrel or anything like that in it. It's just spirit.
Unaged. Yeah, unaged. Mm-hmm. Unless you get some of them, they're like yellowish, but they're aged a little bit. Like they have the Cruzan. It's called aged rum, but it's barely. You know, bear just putting it in the barrel for 6 months makes it turn kind of yellowish. All right, but that's something else. Okay, so here we go. All right, here we go. Ah, ha, 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 ha. It smells like mangoes, surprisingly. Just kidding. All right. I've never really eaten mangoes per se, but I guess I have. But maybe a couple of times. They're kind of crunchy and they're kind of like a peach, but they're not because they're mangoes. All right. But it smells like that tropical fruit. And I like the aroma. I don't really eat fruit. People say I should eat it. I drink it in the form of wine. Yeah, smells nice. Smells good, refreshing. I didn't pay much for this. 69 cents for a little sample. So let's go with the taste. Cheers.
Ooh, I got that cork off.
I could hear that. Well, usual with these liqueurs, they're sugary, sweet. Like you probably rot one tooth out every time you drink one, you know.
Yeah.
So if you drink 20 of these, you'll lose 20 teeth. No, but I mean, it's like if you can't stand sugary, sweet stuff, and I'm kind of on the fence with that kind of thing myself, it'd just be totally off-putting. I honestly, I don't know how people drink this stuff all the time. I mean, they got people that drink this stuff every day. I would just lose my mind. I couldn't handle it.
Yeah.
If I could do, 50 milliliters for Fandango Friday, yeah, but all the time,
yeah.
Now, I will say this: it almost tastes like it's got a little coconut in it, but it says mango, so I know that they're kind of strict in the Tax and Trade Bureau about that's supposed to. It's got to be what they're saying it is. So it's probably just me not understanding what it tastes like. But on the other hand, it says plural, natural flavor, which means more than one, which is a natural flavor, table sugar, and mango extract. So yeah, that's probably what it is. Last little bit here. 21% alcohol. If you were a young person and you went irresponsible and you got drunk with this, I would really feel sorry for you.
Next day's
You
going
would
to be
feel
brutal.
so sick. It would be unreal. Unreal. I can remember years ago, over 30 years ago, people telling me, "Oh, we drank a bunch of schnapps. I got so sick." I'm like thinking to myself, I never want to experience that, But we're gonna comments. I'm gonna put the comments. Would I recommend this? I would recommend it with some reservations, meaning the flavor's fine. There's no knock on that. I'm sure it's as good as any other mango rums. That's not a problem. The knock is, why would you want to drink it? Like, why would you want to drink any mango rum? Like, couldn't you just buy white rum and get a fresh mango and eat it? Like, but that might take effort, I don't know. It's probably a case of me not understanding the product, these whole flavored liqueur things, but will take the wrong way, like I'm anti it. I'm not, because I'm over here drinking flavored stouts, like, oh, it's got chocolate, it's got peanut butter, and then they could tell you're drinking that, and I wouldn't have any kind of way to defend myself because I would be guilty of doing it. Oh, here's James P. Madonna joined, give us an official launch.
Hello. I'm
Hello,
at my
James.
sister's house now. Hello there, everybody. I'm on location at my sister's house in Elmwood Park, New Jersey. A little launch. I don't have my bags of tricks here, but I'll make do.
Right.
Okay, Fandango Black Friday special 2022. Okay, day after Thanksgiving, and I am gorged with turkey, and the only thing I have to do is have some of the home baked apple pie, because the pumpkin pie was outstanding. My sister's pumpkin pie. So anyway, yeah, she does it. She does a really all the things that people complain about in a store-bought pie. She doesn't do so. And I will. Did you guys show your product yet?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. What I brought.
Put it in the lineup.
Yeah. What I brought was, it's going to be a mixed drink, because I'm going to combine Captain Morgan Spice Rum with this limited edition pumpkin eggnog. Okay, by Hood. Company Hood. Pumpkin.
What's the proof on the Captain Morgan?
I don't have my magnifying glass, but I bet it's 40.
35, I bet. No, 70 proof, I bet you.
Yeah.
Okay.
On.
Yeah. Well,
I would have had nice ice cubes, but something went wrong with the ice maker in the freezer. the cubes. It was one solid block of ice. All the cubes froze together. So I'll try to enjoy this without ice.
Oh, that will be difficult, but not impossible. Come here.
Not impossible. Yes, yes. But I know how wonderful eggnog is when it's ice cold.
Mhm.
All right, we're about to go to Robert, and we'll get back to you. And
Sure.
I'll find the proof. Don't worry.
Hey, look who it is. It's Orangey. Ah, bless her heart. Oh, that's not Orangey, is it? Yeah, it is Orangey.
Yep. Now you go by. She wanted to go by the window, but the window was closed, so I opened it for her because she likes to come inside so she can sit in the window inside.
Well, she wants to know she doesn't want to miss anything out in the world.
Right, but I can tell her. I said, "Why do you want to come inside so you can turn around and look outside? You were just outside." Okay, but she doesn't. She loves to sit up there and just look around. All right. Anyway, so this product is going to get a good score, but take into consideration is the sugary thing, and I couldn't be dealing with this every day. No, no, no.
In answer to that, enjoy the decline. He's got 4 bottles for $100 of the Jack. I haven't bought a bottle of Jack Daniels in 7 years. I haven't even looked at the price, so I couldn't tell you. I have bought a bottle, but it ain't that. It's in the other one. It's the barrel proof Jack. It's a little different. It runs around $50 a bottle or more. All right, I'm using my little whatever these cups are called today. My wife bought them for me. New Orleans whiskey glasses. Norlan. That's going to be the glass I'm using today. It's a double-walled glass. And we're going to go ahead and pour it. Took me a minute to get the top off of it because it was so coated in sugar, it was stuck to it. I mean, stuck to it. And I flaked the sugar off the top, so I'm going to take a moment to wipe this off so we don't have the same problem develop. But it is a faux cork.
You're asking about the Tennessee Fire from Jack Daniels. I can't really say how I would compare them.
Fireball. I don't know. I've never had the Tennessee cinnamon spice from Jack Daniels. I've had Fireball, but that's because I went to a party that 4 years ago or so, a Christmas party, and they had it there, and they were giving everybody shots.
Oh.
When I
don't know what it is with these amaretto style
Jack
liqueur,
Daniels,
but this is definitely more of an amaretto style liqueur.
I'll say one more thing, then I'll shut up. When I went on the Jack Daniels tour, the guy said, I'll be quiet.
No, I didn't say nothing.
No, I was going to tell a little story about what the guy said about the Jack Daniels Tennessee Fire.
Go ahead. I'm enjoying smelling this.
He said
love
the
my
way
sisters.
they make it is they take Jack Daniels and they dump red hot. They take Jack Daniels and
You're breaking up from my perspective.
Yes, I the same thing. His audio is breaking up.
Yeah,
okay.
I didn't hear everything you said there. Anyway, back to this. You always get a little bit of that cherry. For some reason, that cherry note comes through a little bit on the front side of these. It always does in the amaretto for me. Then you get the nuttiness coming through there. I wouldn't call it pistachio because I don't eat a lot of pistachios, so that's not a flavor profile I'm overtly familiar with. There's a little almond note to it, though. Definitely. It smells like pretty much like in many of the amarettos, except for maybe there's more of a, I don't don't know. It's almost like a yeasty component in it. And I don't think there should be, but it almost has like a yeasty note to it. It's strange. That's the best way I can describe it. But maybe that comes along with pistachios. I'll have to get me some pistachios. I haven't ate none of those in years. Anyway, but it does got that. It's got the yeasty note, a little almond nutty note coming through, and for some reason, it always brings a little bit of that cherry note. It's like Marciano cherries. Think of Marciano cherries.
Maraschino.
Oh, Marciano. I don't know. I'm from
That was the
Canada.
boxer, Rocky Marciano. And his cousin.
Rocky was a little before my day.
Yeah, that was
Rocky Balboa. Rocky.
No, 1950s. No, the boxer who actually was a great success.
Oh yeah, he had that weird leaning, strange.
Yeah, he crouched down and he leaned to the side, and as he crouched because he had short arms. He was, he wasn't tall.
Yeah. Okay, let's get into the flavor of it real quick. It's just an amber color. That's almost a light honey amber color. It's not. Does contain caramel on it. It says so in their caramel coloring. Extremely sugary, but pleasant. It's just bringing that overall nutty taste. There's a little more vanilla now. It comes out in it. But it's not skewed to any one particular one particular flavor pattern. It's all pretty balanced, except for, of course, it is overtly sweet because it's liqueur. You can taste the sugar on your lips. I mean, it's just coating the lips. If I had cavities, it'd be a problem. I can tell you right now. Thank God I don't. But I bet if it hit a sensitive nerve on a cavity, you'd know it. Not bad, guys. I mean, I really don't know what else to say about it other than I really need to eat some pistachios next time before. I should have did it before. I should have read that before I sat down there. I didn't. I just thought it looked cool. But yeah, I don't eat enough pistachios to know. I eat a lot of almonds, walnuts, pecans, but pistachios has never been one of my most go-to nuts. It's pretty much I don't eat them. So, but it's sweet. It's overly sweet. It's overly nutty. Some vanillas. I don't get the yeasty taste in the mouth that I was getting on the nose. That whatever brought that weird yeasty note that I picked up in the nose. I don't get that in the palate at all. It's pleasant. Still lingers. It's just a very sweet after dinner drink, I think. And you'd only want one. You would not want to overdo it on this stuff. This stuff will make you, unless you got an extreme sweet tooth, it'd give you a tummy ache if you tried drinking a lot of this.
Yeah, it's like that limoncello. Ugh.
Yeah, but limoncello, when you put limoncello in a margarita, just leave the Grand Gala or whatever your choice is, Grand Marnier, whatever your orange liquor out, leave that out and then add limoncello in instead of that. It takes that margarita to a whole nother level.
I hear. Well, the old timers make homemade limoncello with the grain alcohol, and they put the lemon rind, a lot of sugar, and they dilute the grain alcohol because it's otherwise it'll kill your stomach. They dilute it, and there's a lot of sugar in it, though.
All right. Well, I'll think about it till we come back around. Give it a score. I like my new big fishing pole.
Yep. Okay. I love my sister's big black leather office chair, man. This is a lap of luxury for me.
Yep.
Oh, and it rocks too.
He's going to go to sleep on us. He's going to be leaning back pretty soon.
No, my name is not BC. Don't worry. Okay. Oh, look, I have to pop the ring, pop the cherry, pop the ring. I never had this one before. I've had this brand, but I've never had pumpkin eggnog. Okay, now. It's orangey looking. As you can see, it says made with real pumpkin on the front of the carton, so we'll give it a shot. It's too bad the ice machine ceased to work because I like this ice cold.
Yeah, it's nice, chilled.
I smell the Captain Morgan and it's quite lovely. It's well, it has the flavor of really good eggnog, and I do taste the pumpkin. And of course, Captain Morgan is Captain Morgan. It's a great spice rum. And Ronald knows the history of these big rum companies. I think he told me one time the history of Captain Morgan. But I was supposed to have this yesterday, but I forgot. I'm glad I'm having my first one for Fandango Friday, Black Friday, infamous Black Friday, and I like it. It's good. I mean, it brings out, because it's a pumpkin eggnog, it brings out the flavor of the spice rum very nicely. And when I get home, I'm probably going to put it in the freezer. This here. What's nice about the earbuds is that the microphone is like right here. So,
Oh, yeah, I hear you good.
I can speak softly. I don't have to raise my voice. It's a good. They're good sensitive mics on these. But anyway, and I can have private conversations without worrying about other people eavesdropping. But it has it's a light orange tinge, but it's definitely real pumpkin in here. So I recommend it if anybody can get a hold of it for the holidays. I didn't get a chance to put any cinnamon or nutmeg in it because I just finished having dinner shortly before the show, and but definitely put some cinnamon in it and some freshly ground nutmeg. So, oh, there it is. I think this is a local company, Hood Dairy Products. Pumpkin spice muffins. Oh, it's a recipe with, no, that would be too sweet for me. But anyway, there it is. Spice rum, Captain Morgan. They were originally looking for the blackstrap stuff that I like, like the Krakens and the Cruzan blackstrap, but they didn't have any. They were wiped out. So they got what they got. I usually get Barcelo, Barcelo rum from the Dominican Republic. That's the last one I brought on the show. At least I know what not to buy again. Because it's good to try everything at least once.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, what's that say? Jack Daniels. Oh, my magnifier. So anyway, recommend it. It's good.
I'm cleaning up a mess. I missed my glass with a little bit of that. And it's sugary, and now my whole desk will be sugary.
Hey, Isle of Fire. How was your holiday, Isle of Fire? It's the same. But my sister did the turkey using the convection feature of the oven, which is circulating air and steam, and nothing was dry. Everything was juicy and tender.
Cool.
Yeah. All right, Mr. Terrio.
We had ham
Good.
this year.
Yeah, all I was saying was that I was saying that Jack Daniel's Tennessee Fire, they told me on the tour they use red hots. They take Jack Daniel's whiskey and pour red hots in it. So
I know a guy who makes applesauce
Anyway,
with red hots like
yeah.
that. It's good.
told me. Now, Fireball, they take Canadian whiskey and they pour cinnamon in it. It's straight cinnamon. All right. Anyway, Largo Bay, I like it. You rot your whole life away. So I would not drink too much of it, unless you're like super irresponsible and have no kind of good sense. But for what it is, and I'm scoring it for what it is, a good mango flavored rum with natural flavors. I'm going to score it 90 out of 100. I think that's fair. It's A minus, but still in the excellent range. And it's 750 milliliter bottle of it. As far as promos, we got Stout Sunday coming Sunday. And then we have tomorrow morning and Sunday morning, I'm planning to do some bourbon whiskey. I got Evan Williams, everyone's favorite, the green label, which you can't even find on their website. That's how proud of it they are. They're so proud of the Evan Williams green label, they don't put it on the website. But I've got Evan Williams green label versus all the other bourbons. So that'll be fun. Taste challenge. Is Evan Williams way worse or way better or about the same? My guess it's going to be about the same as the other bourbons I have, but we'll see. Now, next Wednesday, examining Coors. I don't know how people feel about Coors Banquet, but that's what I'm planning to do. I have to go buy them. I don't have any Coors Banquet since 1873. Oh, and as far as Captain Morgan, you were asking about the history. Yes, it was introduced in 1943.
Wow.
And Captain Morgan was a 43 by Seagram's, but Seagram's got bought out by Diageo. Well, part of Seagram's did, not all of Seagram's. So it's under Diageo now. It's had two owners. Captain Morgan was a real person. He was the first governor of Jamaica. He wasn't really a pirate. He was the first governor of Jamaica, but I guess
Sir Henry
doing paperwork wouldn't be as exciting.
Yeah, it was Sir Henry Morgan, I believe.
Yeah, Morgan.
And I didn't know he was the first governor of Jamaica. That's interesting.
Right. but they're not gonna put that on the label. Some guy sitting in an office doing paperwork, that they're gonna show a pirate, Captain Morgan.
Well, I heard that Henry Morgan was favored very much by Queen Elizabeth I. The redhead, the daughter, and Anne
The Virgin
Boleyn's.
Queen.
Henry VIII's daughter, and I think Anne Boleyn was her mother. I think. I could be wrong.
That's
Anyway.
right.
Anne Boleyn was her mother. She was from Spanish.
Anne Boleyn was her mother.
No, she
No,
wasn't.
Anne Boleyn was the mother of Queen Elizabeth.
Yeah, she wasn't a Spanish.
You're thinking of Queen Mary. You're thinking of Mary. Yeah, Mary was the daughter Mary of King Henry and Catherine of Aragon.
That's the one I'm thinking of, Catherine of Aragon.
That's the one they call Bloody Mary because she had people tortured by way of Inquisition, put to death.
She didn't like
Yes,
Protestants.
she copied her father's tactics.
Yeah, her father wanted to get away from the Catholic Church because the Pope wouldn't grant him a divorce, but and he admired Martin Luther, but then again he kept listening to the bishop or cardinal of England, whatever he was, and he continued to do the bidding of the medieval. Or was that Renaissance period? It might have been Renaissance.
Yeah, it's Renaissance.
The end of the medieval, right at the end of the medieval days and the beginning of the Renaissance, and
I'll say so.
Henry,
The Church of
anyway,
England.
all right. So
Interesting. Yeah, Morgan, Queen Elizabeth I.
Elizabeth was very.
She was a normal
So Captain
monarch.
Morgan,
She was
and they also make a non-spiced. They also make a non-spiced white rum. All right, so that's it for me. And what the hell?
Oh, Sir Francis Drake. She also liked him. Sir Francis. Okay. Oh, look
Francis
at that.
Drake. Oh, wait, but this is not.
Yes.
Yeah, this is going to be next week. This is Trader Joe's eggnog. But I'm not going to do that tonight. Let me go show you what I'm going to do tonight. Got this strange product at Aldi. We know Aldi from Germany. It was $8.99, and it is called O'Connor's. Connolly's.
What is it? An Irish cream?
Yeah, but here's the weird thing about this product. It's made with wine instead of whiskey.
What?
Ugh.
Wine and cream?
Yeah,
wine.
Wine?
I'm going to assume a white wine, not a red wine.
States, a white wine is going to be neutral. Some states, you see, it's got a little brown to it. Some states allow liquor to be mixed with cream and sold in a store. I mean, you can drink in 14% alcohol whiskey mixed with cream. So what they do is they take and mix it with cream and sell it at 14%, and the state government says, "Oh yeah, that's all right."
Sounds good.
It's very strange.
Yeah, I would say so.
I would say that if you're going to drink this product, you have to be very open-minded. But I've been enjoying it in my coffee. I have been enjoying it in my coffee, but you have to be very open-minded. It is not going to taste like a whiskey cream, an Irish whiskey cream. No way. It is very strange. I said it tastes like black mold and other weird things, but
not appetizing.
I'm telling you, black mold.
Do they ever make a liqueur out of
Y'all
black
can
mold?
jump on that when you get the.
Well, I like this stuff.
Well, think about it: cream, mold, fermentation.
One more look at the bottle here.
Mushrooms.
I'm not sure. I paid $43 for that bottle. I'm not sure it was worth it between you and me, but I will do this with it. I'm going to give it a. It's okay. It's not something I'd ever buy again. There's amarettos I'd buy again because you can make Negronis. You can mix them into cocktails and they work great. But this one here, I'm not sold on this one. But I tell you the one thing where I think it will shine, and I'm going to do it tonight because we got some vanilla ice cream. I'm going to make a vanilla shake with this. And I think in that sense, it will work very well. Score-wise, I'm giving it an 87 out of 100. I can't knock it because it doesn't. There is absolutely no kick to it. I mean, it's like drinking sugary flavored liquor. I mean, or sugary flavored water with, it's thicker than water, but you kind of know what I mean. It's thick sugar liquid. It's different, but it's not bad. Yeah. There's flavor there, but it's not as strong as an amaretto. And I believe the weird, funky taste is that pistachios. And I'm just not used to pistachios, so that's where I'm having issues there. But 87, I can drink it. I'll drink
kind
it.
of an oddball nut.
Yeah, it's an odd product. This is an odd product. I bought it because it had a cool red bag. And I'm a sucker for marketing. Even my wife, when I'm walking back to the car, I got the Bourbon County Stout in this hand, and I got that in this hand. She said, "What is that?" I said, "Oh, it's some liqueur I bought to do on Jay's channel here in a couple hours." And she goes, "You bought it because of the bag, didn't you?" Yeah. It looked cool. So I'm a sucker for my own things of trinkets of beauty, I guess. But I don't like oil, and that comes in bags. But
I'm a tchotchke fanatic. I like any conversation piece.
So that's what I got out of it. As far as anything new or anything going on, no, I just released 2 videos, and I did a Tequila Tuesday short last week, I think it was, or week before last, whatever it was. And I've done 2 videos, so I'm getting back in the flow of things now. So I don't know what my next video is going to be. Maybe this one because it's laid out. It's closest to me. Might do the Pendleton Rye 12. I've had 2 small sips out of it, and I was not happy with the purchase. A lady talked me into buying it, said it was really good. All the cowboys come in there and buy it, and I'm thinking, well, I don't know. It might be better now. Sometimes it sits in the bottle for a few days after being, or for a few months after being opened. Some of the flavors tend to die down and meld together with other flavors better. So let's hope that happened. Otherwise, it's probably not going to be good. All right, I've said enough. Thank you, Ron.
You're welcome.
You're welcome.
Now,
BC. All right, now.
He's so comfortable. He's so comfortable.
Oh, this I could fall asleep in this damn office chair. This is wonderful. I mean, it's actually better than when I do the shows at home. I mean, I got a big office desk here. There's a jacked up PC next to me, desktop, and I got a huge printer, fax machine. Anyway,
You and Michael.
getting back to
You and Michael could do.
what?
You and Michael could do a sleep. Michael could do a sleeping video.
Yeah, Michael and BC. But BC is still upset that I put him in the middle of the wheel. But anyway, as far as mixed eggnog drinks go, I will have to give this now. It has, considering the potential of this, if we had an ice machine that was working very well today, like it did yesterday, ice, cinnamon powder, okay, maybe a little nutmeg, a lot of potential here. I'm going to give this pumpkin eggnog and Captain Morgan a 95% out of 100 as far as spiked eggnog beverages go, okay? And it's good. Now, as far as promos go, I won't be going live this weekend, but the following Saturday, December 3rd, I'll be going live stream on Facebook. Well, Facebook, Instagram, because there I connected the two accounts, even though they're both owned by Facebook. I'll be doing it there. I could stream on Twitter, which has a tremendous amount of activity now since Elon Musk bought it out. It's absolutely exploding on Twitter. You have no idea. But I have to do it because
I believe it.
you know, YouTube terminated my YouTube channels since 2007. All the work that I've done is gone in a flash. Gone in a flash, or gone like the wind.
Oh.
Yeah, they terminated, but not giving me any justifiable, detailed reasons. So all that work since 2007, including newsletter readings by my late, great original co-host, the Reverend Dr. William J. Eisenman, gone. But you know what? I'm going to continue, speak my mind. I'm not going to be bullied and dummied up. I'm not going to dummy up, like Archie Bunker used to say. At least they can do is explain to people in a private email what the real reason was. But you know what? I'm tired of it because I know what I didn't do, and I never did anything that was offensive, and in terms of adult-oriented material or anything like that. I never did anything like that. Nothing illegal, no scamming, nothing. So there are people who are 1,000 times worse than I can ever be. So anyway, life goes on. So 95%, and that's it. And I'll see everyone on my show. Well, if I could find a new product, I'll see everybody on the next Fandango Friday. Knock on wood. Hopefully I can find a product I never had before. And then I'll do my show next Saturday.
Right.
But, hope everybody had a good holiday. I think Jean-Pierre is in New Jersey, right? Because I saw a video of him with an old school friend.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he might be up there.
Yeah.
That's it. Black Friday
Now, somebody's
cheers.
saying that blue cheese. Somebody's saying that blue cheese is a natural. You too. Somebody's saying that blue cheese is a natural antibiotic.
It's possible. It's a fungi. Blue cheese is a fungi. Did you know that Limburger cheese is they use the same bacteria that creates body odor in humans on the armpit odor? It's called Brevi bacteria. Brevi. It's the same bacteria making Limburger. I like blue cheese. I like chunky blue cheese salad dressing. I like. I've had a blue cheese, a bacon blue cheese hamburger, cheeseburger.
Yep.
I've had that.
Too. I've had them several times. They're good.
Yeah, they're really good. You're really good. And of course, people that cook beef have to know what they're doing. Otherwise, you have a totally well done. You kill it.
Well, my wife prefers everything well done.
Yeah.
So.
Okay.
She's just wired that way. You bring her anything with any sort of pink in it, you might as well she won't eat it. She won't touch it.
There were people like that when I was a kid working in the seafood and meat department, and I used to. There were some people that were really squeamish about stuff like that, and I would take the tray of blood that the butchers had in the tray, from butchering all the blood from the raw meat, and I would pour it into my mouth and let it trickle down the sides of my mouth, and just to freak them out.
Yeah, that's you gotta be careful doing something like that though. You get an affected cow and they can't have parasites, and that's transferred through the blood.
Yeah.
So
yeah, I didn't swallow it. I just did a trickle down economics.
Yeah. I don't bother. The only thing I gotta have is my steak has got to be hot through and through.
All right,
I don't care if it's pink in the middle, but it's got to be hot through and through. I don't like a cold steak. I never have. You put it in the fridge and you might as well forget it. I'll never touch it again. So it's either eat it and get it.
But I like cold roast beef
James
sandwich.
gonna close this out with a musical accompaniment.
With mayonnaise, fresh black pepper on rye bread.
I like a little
horseradish, nice thinly sliced rare roast beef.
That I like. Yes, I like that too.
Yeah,
that's different than the.
This week I'm going to attempt to play Let It Snow. Do a little Ed Norton. Cheers, everyone. Have a good weekend.
Thanks, y'all too. Take care, everybody.
Will do.
Enjoy. Hey, enjoy.
I don't got nothing else.